No, you were not the only one. You were not the only one, Fluffy. Thanks for letting me know. I had it off. It wasn't to know. Thank you for letting me know. Can you hear me now? So I was basically talking and no one was listening. It's just that I came in a hurry. I set everything up, and I don't know, maybe I missed a few steps. Things are not in order like I would like them. The lighting, I think that is a bit weird, but I'm doing my best here, guys. There's a storm outside. It's raining. All this, it took me a long time to get here because all the streets are flooded. Um, I had to change. That's why my hair is all messy because of the rain. Um, but here I am. I was like, okay, I'm going to make it. I have to make it. So yeah, I was telling you guys that there's a message that I pulled there with the people that I'm reading for today, so you know beforehand who I'm going to be reading for today, and also for people that join, so they know, um, what readings are. They can check it out. I don't know what. I knew I was forgetting something important. I knew it. I had this strange feeling. I was like, oh yeah, everything's okay. I have my pen, I have the book, I have the cards, but I have my mate. But then I was like, there's something missing, and it was this one. No, you're welcome. Yeah, it was Yashua's idea. Actually, like I do appreciate like her feedback because she was like, the other day you remember that I did it spontaneously, and I wrote it down, and then the last live stream, she was like, oh, it would be great if you could do that again, to leave the names so whoever enters, they know what who I'm going to be reading for, so they don't ask for other people or subjects that are not related to the names that I type in there. So no, no, I didn't. I don't want to keep watching. I'm so annoyed after all sorry, the other episodes. I was so annoyed at the show. I couldn't keep watching. If you guys want to give me like a sort of review of what happened, I would appreciate it because I don't want to keep wasting my time. Oh my God. Like I know I said that I was going to read for some for the cast. Then I didn't have the time to do it. I didn't have the time to record the reading. So maybe if you have a favorite or someone of your like, maybe you can leave me their name and I can pull the cards for them. But I didn't have the time, guys. I wanted to make it, but I've been very busy. Um, and I cannot make it to do the usual videos for the channel. My idea was to do them, but I always run out of time. I have so many things pending. 8. The last two that were uploaded last week, I believe. Last week, was it that we talked? 7 and 8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Mm. Did you check? Yes, it's Sailor Saturn. Hey, Yashoda. I used to watch it growing up and now. Yeah. This was a gift from an Argentinian follower. She does personalized mates. You can ask her, the type of picture that you want, and she does it. She also has like she did the planet here. I don't know if you can guys see it. Mm. It's very well detailed. Yeah, it's just that it's made of wood. Usually matters like the recipient that is made of this wood um, is very, we call it that it's very complex to heal it. I don't know if that's to curate it, I would say, not heal it. Heal it is not the right translation. It would be to curate, because you have to curate the mate in order to use it and drink from it. And I did all the steps, but usually the wood, it gives a very strong scent taste the first times that you use it. um, so it's not of everyone's type. Also to clean it, you have to have certain precautions, because wood, you cannot leave it like, wet inside, it has, you cannot leave humidity inside. So it's complex. But yeah, it also gives a different taste to the yerba mate, to the herbs that we put here. So yeah, you kind of have to be like an expert to drink in this. I don't use it that much. First of all, because I appreciate it and I don't want to, use it and for this to get ruined, with because mate, the mate in this does sting a lot, the container. So you do have to wash it with a very, strong sponge. Um, so, this is very delicate to do it. So that's why I don't use it that often. Mm-hmm. Is it made of oak? I don't remember. I don't remember what kind of wood it is from. She told me, but I don't think that is oak. It's another one. It's actually a very plain one that people use to make mates of this. Mm, yeah. Yes, you have to clean it different than plastic brushes. Yes. And you have to make sure that it's not left in humidity. So it's complex. It's not easy. You have to take care of this. And sometimes when you come and go like me, that, I'm always like going to the office, going to some places, sometimes I do bring my mate with me. So, we have this mate bag. That is a bag that is specifically to carry the water, the hot water, the sugar and the container, the straw, everything. Is only designed to carry those things. And honestly, to travel with it, it's easier to have like the kind of mate that I always use that I believe is made of a bit of, I believe it's a kind of a steel. Um, or some people use plastic, although I wouldn't, it's not plastic because, if you pour hot water in it, it's going to melt. It's a kind of plastic that is like tougher, it's like stronger. So it adapts to, it can contain hot temperatures. Um, but yeah, the one that I do have the most, that I love them, is the one that I always use sometimes when I drink mate here with you guys. That is also purple. That one, I believe it, I had it, I believe it's been 10 years, 10 years since someone gave it to me. They went on a trip to another province and they thought it was cute, so they gave it to me like a gift, like a present. And I believe it's been 10 years since I have it, and it's amazing, amazing. Very easy to wash. For me, I think that it's not only to wash the washing. It's just that it's very strange for me, that the experience. But if you drink mate, you know it. Um, the cup or the container where you have mate, it. That's why the mate containers, they are specifically made to drink yerba mate in it, the herbs in it. So with time, it sort of has like a taste. It has like it has an identity. So sometimes when you change of the when you change the cup, the recipient, it doesn't taste the same. I don't know why. I don't know what's the secret. Maybe it's the yerba mate. Maybe it's the um. I don't know. In each recipient, it tastes different. Hey, Chichalino. Yes, I do have another purple one. That the other day I was washing it and I noticed that it does have had like a sort of a silver strings, and those were falling off. So I was like, is falling apart. The purple part is slowly falling apart. So, but well, the mat is made of steel, so it's not going to fall apart. But maybe the purple part is going to look a bit, it's going to disintegrate. But it's been 10 long years, so it has done a good job. Just that I'm on an empty stomach, guys. I didn't have lunch because I ran to get here. Especially because there's a very heavy storm. Like it was really hard to get here. Um, so that's why I left earlier and I didn't have lunch. So that's why I'm having mate with you guys. Did you guys check that I do have my new Instagram account? I know that not everyone uses Instagram. I said I was going to quit Instagram, but I decided to open it just in case, because it's also a platform that can help me, keep connected and keep messaging or receiving messages of potential clients as well, that they know me through the channels. So for me to just entirely close it, it would be to close a very important channel of communication. So I was like, okay, I will create a new one only for the channel, for the content of the channel. I will post, small clips of the readings that I do on the live streams. Um, so if you guys want to follow me, I posted the link. It's on the community post. I believe that because I'm so messy when it comes to creating like a new profile and things like it's been a while since I created a new one, so I tried to put the name of the last one that I had, the personal one, and I got that account canceled because they were like, you're trying to impersonate someone else. You're trying to steal someone else's identity. And I remember that yes, the account that I had before is not you know that it takes, I believe that they sort of keep it for you for like a year, you disable it, so it's sort of like it's not like it's entirely eliminated. They just have it in there just in case you want to come back and use the same. But while I was creating the new one, I wanted to put like Be Moonchild Tarot, and they were rejecting. They were saying that I was trying to steal someone's identity. I was like, no, that's me. it's called um, it's called Tarot with Be Moonchild. I reversed the name, the user, so they wouldn't accuse me of trying to impersonate myself. Also, guys, it's a suggestion. If you don't use it and you don't like Instagram or you don't like to follow, because you don't want to watch, it's great. I'm just, leaving. I'm just telling you guys, you don't have to follow. I was 3 years old when Sailor Moon came on us for me to journey. Impersonating yourself. Yeah, it was like, that user that you are trying to use, that person is not you. So what are you doing? Yeah, I wanted like a fresh new start. I don't know. I think that I wasn't satisfied because with my previous account, I had made in advance in the sense that I introduced small clips of the live streams. Um, but I do have family and friends and people from Argentina that they don't speak English or they don't understand what I'm talking about or they don't know about K-pop, they don't know about these celebrities, they don't know anything about this. So they are curious about like, okay, what is that you posted? What are you talking about in there? It looks interesting, but they don't get it. So I think that in my previous account, I had like a very weird mix of, because I was trying to do like the reels and everything and to just repost, the videos that I also upload on TikTok. Um, but then I had, people from work and I had, family and some friends. And so I was like, and I also sometimes I posted family pictures. So it was a very not well organized or centered. Like if you would have to analyze my account, you would be like, okay, what is your target audience? Because I don't understand what you're doing here. You are posting personal, not personal pictures, but more like family pictures, and then you're posting a reel about tarot and K-pop. So, you know, it was weird. It was weird. Thank you. Thank you. But and also, I don't know if someone, maybe if you guys if you have like a business, or if you are like, if you're trying to be like in social media, if this happens the same to you too. But for me, it took a lot of courage for me to upload, the small clips of what I do here, because I'm a very private person. I know that it sounds weird that say that I'm a private person and I have a YouTube channel, but for my family and my friends here in Argentina, they do know, but they don't watch it because they don't understand it. It's not their style. If they want to ask me about tarot, or if they want a tarot reading, they just, ask me for a tarot reading, and that's it. They are not into K-pop, so it's not of their interest. So when I did started to upload, the clips and everything, the reels, they were like, "Oh, this is interesting to hear you talking in Spanish, not in Spanish, in English. I don't understand, but it looks cool. So I was a bit shy about, sharing this aspect, because it's not my target audience. Maybe yes, some of you that you have been following for a very long time, you were also in that Instagram. So for you, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I participated in that live stream. I know what it's about. But for them, it's like, wow, like, I don't understand what you're doing in there, but, it's cool. Um, but I don't know, I just felt very, like, I don't know, a bit shy about it, like, okay, like, because I knew that they wouldn't understand it. And at the same time, I was like, but I cannot restrict it, to be like, okay, it will show to certain people, but not my family members. So, it's a bit weird. I had to start all over, definitely. Yeah, that content creator. Exactly, Alexis, exactly. But for me, it was like, when I actually uploaded, and I never told people, like, I was like, okay, I will post it. They can think whatever. And then when people started mentioning, when they met me in person, they were like, "Oh, I saw the other day you posted this, and it was really cool." Especially, some colleagues of mine that are also tarot readers in Argentina, they were like, "Oh my God, like that's so cool!" Like, I don't know other language than Spanish, so seeing you, interpret it in English. Um, so I was like, I was hesitant and, shy. Like, it's just like, all the preconceptions that I had about, like, oh, what people is going to think about it. Um, actually, it was all in my mind. Actually, people are like, yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about, but, if it's your content, it's cool. If it's what you're doing, it's cool. So I was, it was well received, that I was like, I knew that, because you sort of know when people stop following you, on Instagram, that there's like a silence. And also I had stopped following people, like former coworkers or people of high school, or, there's certain people that I stopped, having interactions with, so we stopped following each other. Um, so when you don't see much from those people, and for me, it was like, I was actually hoping, I don't know why, but I was like, I was posting the clips and I was sort of hoping for people to be like, oh, I don't understand what she's doing when she posts this, because since I don't understand, I don't want to follow her anymore. Like I wanted to have like a sort of detox of my followers and just, stay with the people that would resonate with the part of me that is a tarot reader and that is public. Um, but yeah, it could be messy for someone that probably, don't understand, like, okay, what are you trying to do here? I don't get it. Hey, Sinful. Ah, IG is very powerful. I run a Japanese kitchen from home, and in 2 months, I had more than 2,000 followers and so many orders that I closed my business. Wow. Yeah, I also on Instagram, I have the pleasure of actually meeting my first clients in English. My first clients in English that they met me through K-pop readings. I actually met them through Instagram. Yes, I did. So that's why I was like, closing Instagram is not an intelligent move, even though I don't know, I just needed a reset on my account. That's what I wasn't happy with the algorithm of what was showing me. Like I felt like every time I would look at Instagram, I wouldn't be watching except, following my biases or my favorite groups. In there I would be like, oh, I'm enjoying the content. But then I would get people trying to sell me things, like, material things. And I was like, I felt like I was in a shop, like in a website where, you have all these, you know, um, ads about like, oh, you can buy this and then buy this. And I felt like I was going through a catalog. And I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't I just wasn't interested, with Facebook the same. So yeah. Yeah, people. Also, like, if you have a business or if you have, something to share, like art or, your own readings or your own, what you know how to do, and you would want to share it with the community, just feel free to, to mention it, to, give us the info so we can follow you. I do love to support people that are, very talented. Talented, or just, that is your hobby and you want to share it and you're not, shy about sharing it. You want us to see it. If you want us to see it, we will go and see it. Erister sounds great. Insta is great, but you really have to know how it works. Yes, yes, I know, Chacharlino. There was something about my algorithm in specific that I wasn't like resonating, and also, it was very weird because I had like former coworkers or just former bosses or, people that I'm no longer associated with, and they were like stalking me. So, I had people blocked. So that's why I was like, I cannot just, you know, um, like it's not like an account for the tarot readings. I had people like in my personal life that they were very interested. They would create different accounts just to follow what I was doing in my personal life. Not about me, the tarot reader, me as a person. So I had them blocked. So that also would limit my, sometimes I would have my account in public, sometimes I would, I would have it on private. So I was a bit restricted in that case. So a restart, it had to be a restart. It's just that I was very sorry to have to lose the followers I already had. You just have to tag the idols you're reading for your channel to pick up. It'll show on the feeds people that follow that idol. Ah, okay. Okay. It's like with a hashtag, right? Not with a. I sometimes get nervous before I show my music mixing part on my channel and my music video designs art too. I'm thinking of trying my hand in editing. If I gain some skills, I will be happy to help. Oh. Ah, hashtag. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just that, we are in Aquarius ages. We are in Aquarius, in Pluto. Is it Pluto and Aquarius? Is it Pluto and Aquarius? Like, I think that for me, it's like, okay, if there's people that, that all these years, they were somehow able to enjoy what I do, maybe out there, there's also other kind of people that I haven't met yet, that they would also enjoy our community or what we have or what we do here. So I was like, I have to expand the invitation, and that it comes with exposure, and exposure, especially for a moon in Scorpio like me, um, is not easy exposure, because I'm like, okay, like, do I want people to follow me? Like, do I want that many people to follow me? Like, I'm sort of happy with the community that I have, with the people that I have, because you guys have been very consistent, and I don't want random people to join, and just come and go, just come and go. Like, for me, it's not like that, because it takes a while for me to get, to get that connection with the audience, I would say. um and I also have my systems, I have my rules, I have my standards of what I do, what I don't do, and there's just people that they don't have the maturity to understand it, or they just don't want to understand it. They think that, oh, they see a random tarot reader and they're like, oh, I'm going to ask her, because since she has the cards, she's going to read whatever I ask her. And I don't do that. But I think that expansion is the key, and the right audience for me can find me. If they want to find me, um, we have been here for a while. It's been, I would say it's been like, is it almost 4 years? I think that it's almost 4 years since I have been doing this. Pluto and Aquarius. Yes, Pluto and Aquarius, commonly mistaken for it being age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, exactly. I remember once I had to do a class about the age of Aquarius, and I dressed as a hippie. It was so fun. It was so fun. I love doing those kinds of things. Yes, just make yourself available and more visible, then the right people will find you. Yes, yes. But it's tough, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You have to learn to disconnect. So just do your thing and don't bother to respond to every message. You get Paris. Okay. Yeah, yes, yes. That's the reality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very true as well. It's just that I can talk for the people that we are here. That you guys are just so respectful to each other, and you all just get along so well. And even though we're all strangers, there's not except me being here and pulling cards. Um, but and also you guys are so intelligent. You do like I'm reading for idols, of course, and we are here because of K-pop or K-drama and our favorites. But I also would love to read about you guys, like what you are up to, what you want to talk about. Being with you in this journey while you're also accompanying me. So I love it because if it wasn't because of the internet and the K-pop scene and the K-drama scene, I wouldn't have met any of you, and vice versa. So that's why for me, what I do have, the interactions that I do have with you guys, it's one of a kind. For me, it's not just like, oh yeah, there's people entering my live stream, yeah. No, for me it's like we talk, we stay connected, we are pendant on on each other, how we're doing. Um, and yes. Mm. I've never been on the internet before, but I opened my channel in 2020. Sserafim was on till last year. I put music and put in a language to see who watch it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, yes. Mm. For different parts of the world, exactly. I do admire a lot of tarot readers, like that are actually like they had been doing this for a very long time. But also for me, it was a great lesson, to watch, some people, if, for example, Samara knows this. I think that Samara and I believe that Marushka, we know each other from because we all followed the Lions Den tarot. And she was amazing, right? Reading the tarot, delivering, the messages. Her style is great. But then, some things happened in the K-pop industry that were very, very, um, were very harsh. And sometimes, if you are not feeling your best, you do have to step to the side and be like, okay, this is not the moment for me. This is not the niche that I want to keep feeding into because I don't resonate, or there's something about this that I'm not connecting anymore. Um, and sometimes for tarot readers, or astrology readers, or celebrity readings, sometimes people are also, especially in K-pop, people are very ungrateful. The fan wars, the people fighting in the comments, people just um also trying to interpret what you already interpreted. So it's like, if you know much more that I do, you create your own channel and you do the interpretation. But as long as the cards are on my hand and the video is mine, I said what I said, or I saw what I saw, and that's it. Um, it's tough, and you have to be resilient. You have to be resilient. Um, so yes, she was great. She was great. But I also like I do take her experience, because that's also, and she is not the only one. I know other people that maybe not tarot readers, but readers of other mancias, like of other tools, that it could be like astrology, or it could be, I don't know, runes, not just cards. And I think that there was a moment where they were like, okay, this is too much. I don't connect anymore with this. Like, um, mm, yes. Mm-hmm. She was also so like I think that for her, besides the tarot readings, her energy, she was very entertaining. I would join the live stream, and also the community, the comments. I would just be laughing, and with my broken English, of course, because I'm not an expert in English. There's certain words that maybe I don't understand, but the more I interact with people, the more I listen to creators speaking in English, the more I connect with what they're saying. Um, so So seeing her, there's a great tarot reader. The one tarot reader that I do like is that she's still around. That is Nocturne Lullabies. She's amazing. Very sweet also with her audience. Very sweet. She's also like a really good reader, amazing reader. And she has a very lovely community. Like, her community really loves her, and I think that says a lot about, besides the idol scene and the K-drama and the couple, and whoever we read on, you know when your community responds in a positive way, um, that's also a great accomplishment. That they come back to you, and that the messages are always very positive. They always say thank you. They always are very appreciative of what you do. um, they worry when you're not around. They ask you how you're doing, because we tarot readers, were people as well. So yes. The K-pop world is a harsh place dressed in pretty colors and promising fantasies. People tend to fall for delusion and lose the reality. It was mainly because of her finances and YouTube. No patron was giving her enough. Yeah, I remember she used to come to of work. She used to work as well, and she looked very tired. She would do the live streams anyway, and she would look very tired, very tired. This is how the agency set up the blueprint for idol worship. Idols are perfect, available, and yours to love. They didn't factor in reality. Oh, Penguin Tarot. Yeah, Penguin Tarot is so cute. Yes. I think she loves Penguin Tarot. She's also very cute. Like, I mean, I just love their voices. When I hear that, they sound like sweet people. Sweet people. Okay, guys, I'm going to start because, I have been ranting too much and I don't know about electricity. It keeps raining. So, yes. This first idol is going to be dedicated to Akira. I know that Akira is not here. She has her personal circumstances. So, we send her a lot of love through here if she's watching this. I'm going to be reading for Twice Mina. So, yes, this is going to be what type of partner will she attract for 2025. Hmm. Okay. Okay, for Twice Mina, we have Visionary from the archetype cards. Then we have Contemplation. And then we have the Eight of Wands. I think that for her this year, she could attract someone. First of all, this person is a thinker. I don't know why it's giving me like air sign vibes. Very like a very creative person. Definitely very original because um I think that this person is going to observe Mina, probably is around her and is going to observe Mina a lot. With contemplation, I think that this person could have like an infatuation with her. There's something about this person just, you know, thinking outside the box or thinking very weirdly about like how can I attract her or how can I get Mina's attention, because definitely Mina is a mystery, so it makes sense that this kind of person feels curious, but also their approach is going to be very original. This person is also doesn't like people that are easy to read or people that are more of the same. So there's something about her that is very appealing, that it has to do with you know also the mystery. There's something about Mina that she's not for everyone, like she's not um it seems like she's not available, like she's a very, like, as if she's like this precious treasure that, no one dares to get close to because there's something about her very enigmatic, that maybe there's some people that feel intimidated by her. And this person is like, I have to be very intelligent about how do I do this? How do I do this? And I have to contemplate her a lot. I have to observe her a lot. From a distance. I have to observe her a lot, study her a lot, and then I have to act. Then I have to do something. I have to send a message. And once I figure her out, I have to go and, do something very fast, like change the dynamic. But I honestly think that it's very interesting because this person is looking for clues. I don't know. It's not just information. It's looking for ways to get to Mina without scaring her. There's something about like, I want to know exactly or in what measure do I approach her because I don't want to scare her. So, but the Eight of Wands is giving me action at the end. This person is going to, it's not going to stay only in the mind. There's going to be a resolution at the end, like a call to action. This person is going to do something, but only after contemplation. I would say this person is also a bit intimidated by Mina, and also because since they are a visionary, probably they don't see themselves as, as boyfriend material or girlfriend material. There's something about this person being like, I'm also different, or I don't know if I'm her type. I also consider myself different. So I don't know if she would be interested in someone like me. But at least I think that this person is not so much like, oh, romance. Maybe this person just wants to get close to her and become a friend. Become a friend, and just like, how can I break the ice? Because with contemplation, I think that there's this like, I'm not feeling that confident. I just know that I have to study her a lot. I have to, observe, what she likes, what she doesn't like. Um, so there's a bit of, also this person is is also a bit peculiar. I think that they are also a bit confused. They are so intelligent, but maybe romantically or emotionally, they also are not that intelligent, I would say. But they have their eyes on the prize, that is Mina's attention. They are like, I have to get her attention. But I also have to observe her in contemplating her a lot. Because I don't want to offend her. There's something about like, okay, I don't want to come too strong, but then the age of wands is like, once this person figures out, a way, like something in common that both of them have, like I think that the impulsiveness is going to is going to take them over. There's something about like, okay, it's now or never. I have the information. Like I got it. I got it. I got the information. This is what we have in common, or this is what I have to do. So I will go and do it. Or I will talk to her, or I will send her a message, but it's going to come very fast. And probably because, when I think about contemplation, I would even say that this person could take a few months of contemplation. This is not just like, okay, yeah, I'm like a week or two observing her. No, this is like a lot of months, actually, very slow. Um, but I think that once they get the realization, the eureka of like, wow, like the insight finally of like, okay, this is what I have to do, they will go and start a connection, start a conversation with her. This person is also very different. It's giving me air sign. It's giving me air sign, like Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Someone that is like a scientist, very rational, very intelligent, different, just different, very creative, but different, and very chill, very chill. Someone that definitely is very attracted to her, very attracted. But with the kind of contemplation, there's also this part of this person that is like, I will wait. It's as if Mina would be like the kind of project, like science project. Like I have to observe you. I have to observe you, not engage until I have the information that I have in order to advance. Or probably the age of wands is actually an opportunity for this person to get close. Like news, like, oh, you have to go and work with her, or you have to go and sit next to her. So somehow, the distance that they have, all the months of silence and introspection and contemplation, something is going to change, news, updates, something that is going to bring them closer. And it's going to be like, whoa, now you have the possibility. You have the possibility to interact. Yeah, it's giving me Aquarius too. It's giving me Aquarius. It's giving me Aquarius. But I think that this person is also an introvert. Is also an introvert. This is why they contemplate, because they see Mina as this very a special person that you do not disturb. You do not go and are just very aggressive towards her. You keep your distance, because of respect. And there's something about them maybe empathizing a lot with Mina's, way of being. It's like, I am like that too. So it makes sense. They probably are not that experienced in relationships as well. This is why it's not like they have like all this amazing plan. I think that they are waiting for something to happen. They're just observing, and definitely something is going to happen, or something new is an opportunity is going to appear that is going to bring them closer. But it's going to be external. It's going to be like sudden news or changes of plans. Okay. I'm going to continue with 17. Wonwoo. 71. What type of partner was he attract in 2025? Whoa. A lot of fire. What is it? Okay, for Wonwoo. Okay. Femme fatale for Wonwoo. Then we have uniqueness and the two of wands. So the kind of partner that he would attract definitely is someone that is very fiery, is very passionate, and it's all about conquering. It's all about advances, conquering, like let's go, let's see each other, like let's make it happen. Very straightforward. With femme fatale, you already you already see it. It's someone that definitely um, is very attractive. It's someone that probably they don't mind to flirt or to be a bit sexy or sexier. Um, there's something about this person also, maybe being an artist themselves, the femme fatale. I wouldn't say like an idol. It would be more like an entertainer, someone that is used to being in the spotlight or being in front of the camera. So it's someone that is very spontaneous. It's like, yeah, wherever I go, I shine. Or probably, I don't know, they have a beautiful figure, they have beautiful body, they have a very unique style, because also we have the card of uniqueness. So there's something about this person that it's so, why do I feel like he's so foreigner? He's so unique, literally. I think that this person is nothing like one who has ever seen or interacted with this person before. I think that this person definitely could be a bit like on the provocative side, but I don't think that, because since it's an archetype, I think that it's more like the way she looks and how people perceive the way she look or the way she dresses or how she moves, more than how she is in a relationship, or if she would be like this provocative with him. I think that there could be something about this person, making other people feel insecure because maybe she is very, proud of her sensuality, just being, maybe, wearing revealing clothing, or just, maybe having, a beautiful body or sensual curves and just being unique, just not being like the typical Korean women, I would say, or not using the style, maybe even, being into more colorful outfits, revealing outfits, like something just very refreshing and also just being very sure of herself, probably just being very smiley, very just, interacting with different people, being very open to talk to people. This is why I'm like, this person is like a professional when it comes to the media. Um, but also there could be some people that are like, oh my God, like she look at her style, she draws too much attention to herself. Oh, look what she's wearing, or look how she's, her hair, the color of her hair, the style of her hair. She's very unique. She could, attract a lot of jealousy to herself. I think that this person could try attract a lot of jealousy. But honestly, I think that with the kind of uniqueness, I think that their bond, their potential connection or fierce encounters definitely has this element of like, wow, you're one of a kind. I am very impressed because I never met someone like you. So it could be a very positive impact on someone like Bonu. I think that there's something about him that probably for him to explore the possibility of feeling attracted to someone that is is such an intense and a strong energy, and he seems like a very powerful and confident person. And also maybe because of the negative, attributions that this archetype can also attract, the femme fatale usually it's an archetype that, there's a lot of people that have their preconceptions about, what they do with their sensuality, and the attention that they receive, um, and I think that for him is going to feel he's going to feel like, okay, this is something that I never thought that I would have this chemistry with someone like this. I feel a bit overwhelmed, but there's a possibility of this being very unique. And maybe there's a part of him that he actually likes someone like this. There's something about him also having to be honest with himself and also being like, she is actually my type, or this is the kind of person that I like, even though maybe there could be people that are like, oh my God, like we didn't know that you were like this, or that you like women like this. And he's like, me neither. But somehow like I cannot stop like thinking about this person or observing this person. Like it's just that I think that this person exudes a lot of confidence and a lot of personality. So it's really hard to ignore the kind of energy that they bring. It's very contagious. So maybe he does have a side that he's like, I'm sort of envious of your energy as well. I would want to be like this as well, adventurous like this. And with the two of wands, there's a potential of, plans to see each other or going on dates or just, let's go out and let's meet. There's like not so much like, oh yeah, let's talk, let's send each other messages. It's more like, let's hang out. Let's hang out. Or maybe this person is part of a group of people that he knows. So it feels very spontaneous. The interaction feels very spontaneous. Um, and yeah, it has potential, but it depends on, if they want to advance or not. But I do see, that she could be very positive for someone like him because she doesn't have these restrictions or there's no fear in here, only advancing with honesty. It's like, okay, we are young, we are passionate, you and I, we like each other. That's it. There's not like, a whole like a hidden issue here. There's no issue. It's just two people that, yeah, maybe you are different from each other, but you like each other and there's chemistry. So what are you going to do with that? Mm, Yeah, I love it actually. I think that he would benefit a lot from being around people like this. And also maybe if he has also a preconception of people like this, maybe this person could prove him wrong about certain maybe limited beliefs about their behavior or their choices or their values. He could expand his mind, meeting someone that unique, that different. He definitely needs to go for different. When we have the kind of uniqueness, definitely also shows that probably there's something about him that he could tend to attract someone that is not like the usual partner. um, I don't want to say like he would date a foreigner, but there's something about this person just being very unique to him, or maybe comparing to his energy is very different. Okay. Sorry guys, I got the timestamp wrong. I'm going to continue with GD, with G Dragon. What type of partner he would attract for this year? Oh. Mm. And I love it that he got the card of a dragon. That it almost looks like a dragon, and he's a dragon himself. It kind of looks like a dragon, doesn't it? Or am I looking the wrong way? I think that it looks like a dragon. Very nice. I like it for GD. I would say I like it. Mother archetype. A water sign, a Cancer woman, and he also has the Ace of Cups. Water, emotions, creation, fluency. Like from the Oracle, it says the creative desire. So he's feeling his best, honestly, for love and relationships, I would say. I would say that, him probably, getting back to create or getting back to maybe, release more creations for his career and what he's doing this year. It feels like there's a fire that is lighting up, that is also influencing his love life and maybe who he could potentially attract. Definitely with the father, not with the father, sorry, with the mother archetype. There's this strong Cancerian energy. I definitely think that he has a thing. I think that he has a thing lately that maybe I don't know if his former partners used to be like mother figures, but I think that he is what he attracts. It is something that he cannot control, but somehow I don't know. I think that there's something about GD. Him. Why do I picture him that he usually is like the mother figure for his partners? But in this year in particular, it seems like the mother archetype is going to be present for him. So there is something about him attracting someone that is very nurturing, someone that is very compassionate, is very unconditional. Is giving him this unconditional love. And I think that it also shows how this year is different because there's something about GD being much more open to let himself be pampered or being loved by this mother figure or this mother archetype. It's like somehow this person being like, let me take care of you. let me take care of your emotional needs. I'm here to give you my love. I'm here to, fool you, you know, um, like seduce you with my love, with how abundant my love is, how never ending my love, my devotion is. This person is just so sweet. Is a giver. This person is a giver. So there's something about him probably this year feeling much more sensitive and being able to receive this that this person is going to give him. Maybe there were like past experiences where he wanted to be this. It seems like he always anticipated to his partner's needs, in order to have them around. It's like, okay, yeah, no, I will take care of you. I will be this, this attentive, very active listener. What do you need of me? Do you want us to talk? Very sensitive, very generous, very caring. But there's something with this mother archetype that is coming into his life and sort of being like, that's not your role. You can be like the man in the relationship. You can be like the provider. You can be, the king, the more assertive side of the connection. Let me be the one that, you know, takes care of you emotionally and intimately. Let me be the one in charge of this. So I think that there's something about probably GD finally being able to receive the love that maybe for a lot of years he has tried to give to others. Something about him being so unconditional in relationships, or being so generous in relationships, and being so understanding, so empathic, so sensitive. And maybe these relationships didn't work out because of the excess of mother archetype that he would. I don't know if he has Cancer placements, because I know he's a Leo, so I don't know. But there's something about GD that it gives me Cancer energy, and I don't know why. It's just a feeling that I have. And when I when I saw the mother archetype, I was like, I think that this person comes to compete with him. There's something about this person being like like um you have to grow out of this archetype. Like, let me be the one that takes care of you. Let me be the mother. You can be the father. You can evolve and, be much more of a father figure. I can be the mother. Um, I wonder if he has a mother wound. I'm sure he has a good relationship with his mother. Maybe it's because I'm sort of thinking about his Cancer placement. If he has it, I don't know. But there's something that maybe, he, for others, he had to be like a sort of mother figure. Even if he has his mother that is really well and functioning very well in the family, there's something about him, probably, I don't know if it's because he learned from the female energy in his life, or he learned from his own mother, that is good to take care of others, to listen to others, that is also part of being a good leader, that is that somehow people need you to be like this. But I think that this year, this person is like, this is not the role for you. I'm here to fulfill this role. You just have to receive it. You just have to receive the love that I have for you. I have it available for you. I have plenty for the both of us. It will never run out with me. So it's very sweet. It's very sweet. And I can sort of see him being very sensitive and being like, yeah, I think that this year I could allow myself to live this, to experience this, what it feels like to receive. instead of being the one that always initiates and the one that always gives, you know, without measure, and the one that is always like unconditional, the one that is always there, the one that is always like, you know, waiting for you, um, because he has a lot of responsibilities in the outside world, in his life, in his career. He has a lot of he has to show up in the reality. So this is why this person with this very sweet and nurturing nature is like somehow being like, you know, I can be the emotional support that you need when you come back from the outside world that is so harsh on you, and that is so competitive, and that is so cutthroating, you know. With me you don't have to defend yourself. With me you can just relax and just, you know, receive the love that I have for you. um, so yeah, the creative desire. Definitely, I think that he needs to be in love. I think that he needs someone like this in order. We will have GD release a lot of more songs and content if he is actually able to, you know, get into a relationship with someone like this, because he needs love, but good love, to actually inspire him, you know, and to be this great creator, you know, and it's like, yeah, we know this. You are the dragon, you are powerful, but you also are capable of writing the most loving, beautiful love songs. So, but yeah, you need to allow yourself to write more about love. Mm. TD familiar, family manner. Mm. It's like people that don't know him, they think that he is like the father figure for others. But actually, I see him more like the mother figure. A very strict mother, but is motherly figure nevertheless. I don't see him like father figure. Hello, Natasha. Yeah, and also, you know, when I saw the mother archetype, you know, I think that also the mother archetype could be like a caregiver, you know, like the mother archetype is, you know, someone that takes care of your needs. And probably, you know, he needs someone that is like sensitive enough to be like, you know, you need to take care of yourself more, or you need to rest, or you need to be more gentle to yourself, or you need to be much more in peace, you know. I think that this person could be the one that actually could exposed, you know, maybe some habits that he has that weren't very healthy, or maybe that there's some things that he's not paying attention to, or there's like he needs like the mother archetype to sort of organize his life. You know, he somehow needs a wife that can organize this man's life, because maybe, yeah, as a creator, he is amazing. But as a man, individual man, he sort of needs a partner, or he needs a wife, you know, someone that can take care of him. I can sort of see it like this, you know. Hey, Vanisco. Hey, Natasha. I don't know if I said hi already, but I say it. yes, I did see it, Nuit. I did run into a TikTok of it. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if I read for him some at some point. Did I? I don't remember. But he looks so happy. Okay, I'm going to continue with my bias. Wasn't a request of mine. This was someone requesting in the comment section, so thank you so much. Because I always love to read for my bias. I don't know what is going on with the citizen in this Aquarius season, but I don't see many. Usually SM has a lot of Aquariuses, and I don't see requests for Aquarius idols. I read for Johnny. I believe I read for the Young, but there's other Aquarius artists that you guys, I don't know if the citizens are leaving my community or I don't have much in citizens, but they're not requesting much of the rest of the plenty of Aquarius idols that we have in the city. Yuta. Mm, mm, Wait, I have to. Yeah, I know. I wrote it down. Actually, I haven't mixed guys here, but I do have T.O.P. I have top. It's just that while I was typing, I changed the order, but I do have him here. It's just that when I wrote it down, I had it at the top. But while I was typing, I remember I put GD and then T.O.P. But yeah, I have T.O.P for less. I didn't skip him. Just that here I had it wrote it down differently. Oh, I have to change it. Why am I talking so much? Wait. Okay. For Yuta, I have the archetype of a scribe, a writer. I have receptivity, very nice. And I have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm talking about talking about someone that writes, and I have the Ace of Swords. So, what type of partner he would attract? Could this be? Definitely, I see a writer or someone that uses social media a lot, or maybe writes reviews or something like this. Could be a journalist. Also, could be like someone that writes songs. Very inspired. Very inspired. Very inspired. It's a mix of someone that is like an artist, but also someone that has a lot of information. But it's great because I think that if this would be like a project of them, like someone, for example, interviewing Yuta, the communication is open, and also with the kind of receptivity, there's something about them liking each other. If this person interviews Yuta, or if this is like a journalist, or this is like someone that has to work with him or write lyrics with him or something like this, there's this level of trust, like it's really hard for you to communicate sometimes, to open up. So definitely seeing the Ace of Swords here, I see a lot of exchange of ideas. Um, it feels very, very interesting, very honest, also very raw. And this person is so intelligent. Is so intelligent. It could be like, them collaborating because there's something about, with receptivity, it's like, oh, we are both artists or we are both creators, so we know what the other one feels. So it's like they have this common experience, or the way they experience things is very equal. Also, they could have a lot of things in common. It could be like culture, like if they maybe this person is Japanese as well. So, with receptivity, I see that there's something about Yuta liking this person, and sort of opening up a bit more to the advances of this person. Because with the kind of scribe, I don't know why, there's this woman writing in here. So I wonder if this is like the person approaching Yuta or Yuta's team before, being like, oh, I want to interview you, or I want to do this with you. So this person sort of making the first move, um, and being very intelligent. Like the communication is open, definitely is open. And also receptivity is like there's good vibes between the two of them. There's something about their visions being similar. Very cute, very nice. I like it. I like it. I think that it it could be very nice. It could be very nice. Because this person is so intelligent. Like the first thing that came into my mind is intelligence. Because of the scribe and also the ace of swords. It's like their communication is very honest, but it's also very straightforward. Like there's no dilemma in here. There's not. This is why I'm like, are they both from the same culture, the same background? Because it seems like they have a lot of things in common. So the communication flows. But also the receptivity for me is like when you meet someone that from the first day that you talk to them or that you interact with them, there's this attraction, but there's this feeling of like, oh, I get you. I get you. I like you. There's something about like what you're giving me or what you're giving to the connection. I receive it because I resonate with what you're saying. So I like it. I like it. It's like it could be a project in common or it could be job related because it feels like they have to exchange information. But with receptivity, there's this openness of like, okay, if we have to flirt or if we have to get a bit, romantic or a bit flirtatious, I'm open. I'm open. Like both parties. It's like, if it happens, happens. Like I like it. But also, again, with the Ace of Swords, I would watch out for the information. I would sort of be a bit wary about like, um, potential rumors, I would say. But there's such a good vibe. I like it. And you know that this is actually very, very interesting because usually when I read for Yuta, I get this like he doesn't talk that much or he just stands in a corner and observes. And in here, there's this openness, even in his body language. There's something about him being seated next to this person or in front of this person, and his own body language is very receptive. It's like, like as if you are an old friend or someone that he trusts. So there's this good vibe. So whatever information or, whatever they're talking about, it brings them closer. I don't know what it is, but it brings them closer. Could it be a teacher as well? Could it be that he's learning a new language? Because I have the Ace of Swords, so it could be about language also, information, knowledge. But this person definitely is his type, because with receptivity, it's like, I like what you do, I like how you behave, and I like what I see. Definitely. You are not being receptive just because. No, it's not just about vibes. It's also what I see. So yeah, let's be honest. He loves beauty. Lyricist. Ah, thank you, Yashoda. I have no idea. I have no, oh my God. That reading was a whole K-drama in itself. And since 2025 is a long year and we're just starting, let's see how it goes. I hope it's just a collab, because we have the kind of receptivity. So things, I think that in the love department, things are flowing, ideas are flowing, information is like flowing, like things are going to go very well for you this year. So whatever is going on, it seems happy. Hmm. There's also, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. There's like a lot of uh, sharp objects. Oh my. Yeah, I like it. I like it because I don't know. For you to be receptive to someone, there has to be like a level of trust, or there has to be like the communication is really good. Or actually, I think that this person, if they are working together, this person is such a has a way to talk to him about things that he resonates so much. This is why I'm like, is this person like a teacher, like a coach? Um, Also, yes, yeah. Uh-huh, exactly. Yeah, but I don't know why I got that Yashoda. He got a very interesting Queen of Cups, and I was like, who is this? And when we think about the Queen of Cups and also receptivity, is also really something that the Queen of Cups will have, someone that is receptive to your advances, to whatever you offer, there's like this good vibe, it's like this welcoming energy, it's like, yeah, you want to seduce me? Go ahead, seduce me. Can you hear me? Oh, thank you. Okay, I was saying, I have to. Uh, Today, my timestamps notes are all messy. Okay, let's Sserafim Chaewon. I was pulling cards for her. Okay. My Sheila. Uh, okay, for her is strong. A vampire. Oh my. Who of these idols that we know of has a vampire archetype? There seems to be one here. Vampire archetype for Chaewon. We have to- totality, the sun, very bright, and judgment. Poor girl, like, why do they judge her potential partners or who she attracts? I don't know. I think that people are very judgy over what she does or what she attracts. Um, I mean, the vampire archetype is a bit toxic. It's a bit like, like the night hunter, it's someone that works in the night. Like it is a typical person that would text you at night, they wouldn't respond your messages during the day. They would talk to you at night, and they would be like, oh, I'm available to see you at night. I cannot go out with you in the sun. But it's very interesting because she also has the card of totality. Like I was talking about the darkness, and that, he can never leave, he cannot meet with her when there's the sunlight. It's very interesting that we have the sun here, the night and the sun. And with the card of totality, why do I feel like this is someone that she knows already? This is not someone that she would attract this year. This is someone that she knows or she has history with this person that is coming back in 2025. Because with the kind of totality, I think that she is probably this year, there's something about her, like the Leo that she is also coming into totality about her full expectations of this connection or of what she wants to achieve from this person that works in the shadows. So there's something about her probably, claiming or just, demanding this person to, be honest, like, give me more. I don't want to be in the shadows anymore. Like, like show up for real or show me, what you really mean or what you really, if I'm important to you, like you really like show up, like show me your true intentions and be real, be honest, be total. With totality, I think that there's something about her like real, like show yourself, like show what you really want, or if your intentions are clear, like show up, for me. Don't give me like the 40% of your attention. I want your full attention, or I want your total attention. Or if this person is caught up between two choices, or if this person is like indecisive, like, oh yeah, I like you, but I don't know because I was seeing this person too. There's something about her demanding transparency, demanding also totality. There's something about like we cannot be, halfway. If you have to be committed to me, or you have to ask me to give me what I need. You have to really be honest. And I think that also with this card, it shows about, that for her, there's something about her not wanting things halfway. It has to be a proper connection. It has to be total. It has to be total devotion. Um, she's like, I cannot have you, I want you all for myself. I don't want to share you with others. And also there's something about her also claiming probably the title of, of partner or girlfriend, and not just being one of the many people that you had in your past or that you have around you. she wants to be the main, she wants to be the protagonist. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is a total Leo, but it has to do with self-esteem and also knowing what you deserve. And I think that when you deal with someone like this, someone from the archetype of the vampire, that is someone that literally sucks like they suck the energy out of you. They are confusing on purpose. They're toxic on purpose. They can gaslight you. They can, hurt you with words, and then, act like nothing happened. So there's something about her, probably being like, I don't want to deal with this, with your lies, with your deceptions, with your absence. I deserve to live a full love story or a full romance. I don't want things halfway. So it has to do with her sort of like standing up for herself. I mean, like, we have been doing this for a very long time. I have been dealing with your BS for a very long time, and you acting all mysterious and not telling me what's going on, not making up your mind. I sort of like, yeah, I'm attracted to you because she definitely is attracted to, I don't want to say bad boys, but probably she loves the mysterious, edgy ones. And she's like, yeah, it's on me. I like them like this. But maybe, she had been dealing with this person for a very long time, and she's like, okay, I'm done. Like, you better give me what I want. And with the judgment, yeah, the judgment also is like, it's like it has to be like this. Either, this person gives her what she is asking, or they are done. And also I think that she's going through this, she's going to be dealing with this sort of judgment in 2025, that it has to do with also her awakening, awakening of awareness, and her also like not losing her center or her sense of self because of a relationship or because of someone. The judgment is like, look how you had been behaving, or how you had been living your life because of this person. That definitely the vampire archetype is someone that plays with your emotions, is someone that plays with your, I don't know, your love, your admiration, your attraction towards them. They are addictive. It's really hard to look away. It's really hard to separate. They are very alluring. They know what to say. They know how to get you back. So definitely, probably she has been dealing with someone like this for a very long time. And in 2025, the judgment is like, make your mind. If this person doesn't meet like your demands or what you want out of a connection, just leave them. Just, leave them. And also, I think that the judgment is probably also thinking about like, she probably has a pattern of going for this kind of people. For me, the archetype of the vampire, it could be that this is not the first time that she attracts someone like this. I said that this could be someone that she already knows, but it could be also someone, the same characteristics, different face. The same tactics of a vampire, and a different face, a different name. But it seems like the judgment is like, what are you doing? Like, you keep choosing these people that are very, their actions are very questionable. Like, they're very confusing, and you are here just wanting totality out of them. You want them to be your partner. You want them to be faithful. You want them to show you off. You want them to treat you, with respect, but they never exude those abilities. So, you're gonna transform them. But I think that what she's actually realizing in this 2025 is that she wants to remain full of herself. That maybe, this kind of relationships drain her a lot. So the judgment is like, but why do you attract these people? these vampires. You know, the judgment is coming for her as well, not only for the person that is also not very trustworthy and that also has to make a decision whether they want to stay in this archetype or they want to change and mature for her. But also the judgment is coming for her. You know, it's like, what is up with you that you always end up with these people? That yeah, they are very attractive. They sort of, you know, they lure you in with their drama, but you know, as we grow older, we realize like, okay, he has been manipulating me all this long. Okay, I'm going to continue with the actress Kim Hye-yoon, the actress of Lovely Runner. Kim Hye-yoon. What type of partner would she attract in 2025? Oh, okay, she got magical child. So definitely someone that even though this person can be, you know, very sweet and not that's not what I wanted to say. Magical child, it gives me like the opposite. Like this person can seem very realistic or can seem very like career orientated, but inside they have like this beautiful fairy inside. They are like magical creatures. They have this very innocent vibe, very magical, very innocent, a very active inner child, I would say. Um then they have the Wayfarer, the Wayfarer. And we have the Queen of Swords. So I would say also with the Wayfarer, I think that she, honestly, this woman, Kim Hye-yoon, I don't see her like, I think that she has a type. Definitely she has a magnet for the why do I think that she has a magnet for these people that are very childlike, or they are very connected to their inner child. They are very goofy, they are very sweet. I don't know, there's something very magical about them, very childlike, you know, when they smile, or maybe they make jokes and it's all very childish, but it's so cute, it's so endearing that you're like, oh my God, that's so cute. Um, and I can sort of see her. I don't know. I remember she's a Scorpio, but she also has a part that with the Queen of Swords, I think that she's she's very intimidating in connections. I believe that there's something about her attracting this very I don't want to say immature men, but there's something about maybe the men that she attracts are trying to be, when they flirt with her, they act like children, or they just make very funny childlike jokes, you know, and there's something in her with this energy with the Queen of Swords that she's like, yeah, I don't like it. And then this is something that I often get when I read for her, that it's not that I would say that she's a serious person, but there's something about her that maybe it's like a body language or a gesture that she does, that she sort of cuts the interaction and she makes the other person feel awkward, because she is tough. She is tough. I would say that I think that she kind of finds it. She likes guys when they are cute, but there's something about her that she is very strict also. You know, she maybe what she says, it sounds very harsh. So it sounds like a mother, like the mother that is nagging you, that is telling you to stop talking like this because you are embarrassing yourself. So, I think that in 2025, I can sort of see her being in this also this very powerful, intimidating energy where she could still attract the same, sweet guy, a bit of a goofy guy, someone that their jokes are a bit lame, but he's like a cutie, he's very cute or charming. But she's like, I don't need that in my life. I'm not. I don't see her. I don't feel it. I don't feel her very romantic in 2025. I don't know if it's because maybe she's going to. I don't know. She's going to have a role or a new project that demands of her just getting very serious. I don't know why I get lawyer vibes, like lawyer or defensor, but she's going to be very, very concise, just like very career focused. And also the wayfarer. I think that there's something about her that why do I feel like she doesn't stay in connections. The wayfarer for me is like someone that yeah, they can be with you, and while they are with you they are happy, but they always have this sense about them that is like they never stay. They are always like looking at the horizon. They're always ready to leave. um so So it could be that she's not going to stay. Like she could have something with someone, but she's like about to leave this person. She's like, I'm moving on. I'm advancing. I cannot stay. Um, so yeah. I think that in 2025 she's more like I'm looking at my future and I don't have time for this. I have to say goodbye. So. Mm. Yeah, but if she wants to escape this kind of goofy man, she will always attract this kind of man. Yeah, me neither. I think that she has more important matters. Like she's like looking at her future. She's like, I have to go. This was great. Bye. Okay. I'm going to continue with the last one, that is T.O.P. or Top. I call him T.O.P. I think that is okay. But I know there's people that call him T.O.P. or some say Top. So, yeah. For him, what type of partner would he attract in this 2025? I remember I believe I read last week the archetype of the Samaritan, and he got it also. Samaritan archetype. We have from the Oracle, we have the Crucible. Cute. It's so cute. And we have the Judgment. So again, he also got the Judgment. So very changing moments for his it's like he also is in the middle of maybe ending a cycle of like, okay, the type of person that he would attract probably is very different from the people that he dated in the past. So, with the judgment, there's something about him also having to do a lot of inner work to see, if he's ready to adapt to this new person, because probably this person is going to shake a lot of his foundation about relationships, commitment, and also what is it about him in relationships. With the judgment, this could literally be himself judging himself very, very harshly and being like, I'm no partner material, I'm no boyfriend material, I'm no good, I will never settle down. There's something about him also, like, yeah, others judge him, but he also judges himself very harshly. So in 2025, he will definitely attract, with Samaritan, definitely he will attract someone that is, a very generous person, a Samaritan, someone that probably wants to help him out in something. It could be with his mental health, or it could be someone helping him out in a project, or just trying to convince him to, why don't we try this new thing in your life? Why don't we do this differently? Let me help you, let me give you a hand. If you see the image in the Samaritan, it's like, I can help you, I can adapt and help you balance your life. I can help you. And it's very interesting because, the Samaritan also shows you the energy of someone that, the reason why they are a Samaritan is because they are willing to give a hand or just help others that maybe other people choose to ignore. So there's the appeal of this person is that, I don't know, meanwhile, there's a lot of people that have, prejudice or have, like, bad things to say about T.O.P, about him as a person or as an artist or whatever their opinions are. This person is not like that. This person is very selfless, is very generous, is very Samaritan, humanitarian, even, I would say, someone very generous. So I think that probably this person also is not part of the industry, so it feels like, they don't see maybe T.O.P that through that lens of, oh, what are people saying or talking about him or writing about him. Maybe this person is so disconnected from what people say online that they have the ability to really connect with him, person to person, and value him for the person that he is, instead of, be reading articles about, what people are saying about what he did, I don't know, 5 years ago. So there's something about this person just, maybe their career, what they do, their lifestyle is very opposite of, just being one of these media people or just, hanging around famous people. Their job definitely has to do with giving to others and just, being there for others. And it's very interesting how, instead of ignoring him, this person wants to give him a hand, or they want to help him in any way, so I think that this is not so much about, like, okay, like, I think that he could attract a very nice person, a very, like, I would say, very, just a beautiful soul. Samaritan is someone that just gives from the bottom of their hearts, and also probably their lifestyle, and if they have a profession, it has to do with this, giving without thinking about retribution or receiving, just being of service. So definitely, it has to do with him, you know, about his ability to receive this. Just like when I read for GD, I said the same, when he got the mother archetype, it's about them in their different circumstances. Like, okay, you attract this year a partner like this, a partner that is so giving. Are you willing to receive them, to receive what they have to give you? Are you going to leave the door open for them to, are you going to give them the room for them to be who they want to be in your life, for them to take the role? Or are you going to play like the card, or no, I'm alone, I'm good by myself, I can do everything on my own, like I'm used to being alone, I'm better alone. Like I think that they for someone like them, I think that it's not so much about like, oh, attracting the right person. For me, it feels like it's more about them allowing themselves to, to probably trust and open up when good people appear. In the case of T.O.P, definitely, of these two birds, definitely I think that he's the one that is in the cage. Definitely, this is how he feels. He's like, oh wow, there's someone calling me, but I don't know if I should answer. I don't know. I'm better where I had been. I'm here. I'm secluded. I'm secure. This is my comfort zone. And here I'm protected. I don't want to go out. And this person is like, let's go. Let's explore. Let's go out together. It's like a crossroad. He has to make a decision. This is why the judgment is also like a very important card, because it's not so much about like, okay, yeah, others are judging you. It's also about him. Are you judging yourself too harshly? Especially when it comes to him actually attracting someone that potentially this person has a lot of good things and influence for him. And is a good person overall. Like there's something about them just being such a nice soul, I would say. And if they're nice to him, they're not nice to him because he is famous. No, they are nice to him because they are like this with everyone. It's like it's part of their job. But then there's a possibility of, I don't know, this person could be like part of a church or something. I don't want to get like spiritual, but there's something about him sort of being part of a group, and he be like, but this person is like this with everyone because it's their job. But then the more he trusts this person, the more he interacts, the more he realizes that this person is not faking it, that actually, yeah, it's their calling, but also that they really like him. So, and that they don't judge him, that this is a year where, the judgment, he can slowly get rid of the judgment. The heavy judgment that probably he has been feeling on this year. 2025 is the year of, like, let's get rid of all of this. Don't let it follow you. Keep hunting you anymore. Like, just let it go. Mm. Yeah, and also this person it's not, it's not like looking at the news, or they are just focused on, maybe they have a lot of responsibilities, so they are not fond of, believing what is online. So they live in another dimension. They are not from the same media crazy, ambitious, you know, power hungry environment. This is why I'm like, it could be religious as well. It could be religious because also the judgment, you know, it reminds me of the Judgment Day, you know, is a spiritual card as well. I like it. I like it that literally it says that is a Samaritan. So it's a good person that does good deeds. I like it. Okay, guys, I have to go. I can hear my baby, my small child, my Kali is meowing, so I have to go and feed her. So yes, this was great. Yeah. Let's see if I can go out if the rain stopped. Yeah, it's Kali. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has that thing that I don't know why she does it, but she starts meowing like when she finds herself that she's all alone in a room. She starts meowing like crazy, as if something happened to her. And when you go and check on her, she's just sitting there. She's such a liar. But she gets your attention. I mean, at least mine, because I'm like, what happened? You know, because she meows like a very loud scream. So you're like, oh my God, she's in danger, or she hurt herself. No, she's just sitting there. She just wants to be heard. And the separation anxiety, but she's such an actress, a drama queen, definitely drama queen. But yeah, it's my first time having a cat that has separation anxiety. I swear, every time that I have to record or do the live streams, I always tell my dad, like, please, I'm going to bring her over to your house. Make sure that she's, you know, that she's with you, that she sees you, you know, because I'm going to be here and I don't want to hear her, you know, that she's like looking for me because her meows are very loud, really, like she meows very loud. And also she's very tiny still, um and she's not well behaved to have her here, definitely not, because she will chew on all the cables, all the wires, and she's just so curious. She's very loud, you know, she throws things, she's chaotic, she destroys things, so I don't want her near my equipment just in case. Also, she is an iPad cat. That was my fault because I taught her how to watch the cat videos, and now she, you know, she sees a screen and she will tap it with her paw. So yeah, she will not let me, you know, do the live stream. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you for the recommendations. And yeah, I'll see you on Saturday. Yeah, let's see if I can continue the Aquarius season. If there's some Aquarius people that are pendant, Aquarius idols or artists, and if there's some news or something new that we can pull cards for, I'm going to create a post about it so you guys can leave your recommendation. Maybe you have ideas or who you want me to read for that I haven't so far. So yeah, let's see each other on Saturday at 2 p.m. my time. Okay, have a lovely week. Bye.